Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make the very own Chinese 5-spice. Okay, so to make our Chinese 5-spice we're going to need one large stick of cinnamon. Cinnamon will impart a nice, warm, sweet spiciness into the blend. I only have 3 or 4 small pieces there, but it's approximately 1 large stick's worth. So 1 large stick of cinnamon. Next we're going to be adding Star Anise. Now Star Anise has a real deep, complex flavour profile. A lot of people will say it's quite overpowering, and 4 would be way too many, but you don't have to add 4. You can start with 1 or 2. If it's not strong enough, you can add to it. 4 Star Anise. Next we're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of cloves. Now cloves is also another one of those spices that can be quite pungent and overpowering if used in excess. 1 teaspoon, perfect. If you're not sure, just start off with maybe 4 or 5 individual cloves. You can also add at a late stage. Now the next spice we're going to use is fennel. Now fennel is my all-time favourite, and if you've ever had Italian sausage you know exactly what I'm talking about. It has a nice sort of sweet, licoricey, aniseedy taste. Slightly milder than the Star Anise, but one of my favourite all the same. Next we're going to go in with a tablespoon of Sichuan pepper. Now if you've ever bought a commercially made Chinese 5-spice, guaranteed you're not getting Sichuan pepper, you're getting ground black peppercorns. Gives a slight numbing sensation and pepperiness, but in this quantity amongst this blend you probably won't notice that numbing sensation. Next we've got coriander. Coriander seeds. It's not mandatory, not normally added to Chinese 5-spice, but I've got a tablespoon of coriander seeds. It gives a nice citrusy note to the blend. Now before we grind all our spices I'm going to toast them, but if I throw all of these in a pan, guaranteed the fennel, coriander and the Sichuan are going to burn before I've released the oils in the cinnamon, Star Anise and the cloves. So what you do is we go in with the Star Anise, cinnamon and the cloves first, toast them up for a minute or 2, get them releasing the oils, and then we'll go in with the coriander, fennel and the Sichuan. So I'm going to grab a pan and let's get toasting. Okay, so we're going to need to get this pan nice and hot before our spices start toasting. As we can see, starting to smoke a little bit, so we're just about there. So we'll just give them another minute, and then we'll take them out and we'll add our Sichuan, fennel and coriander. So we'll take those out. Okay, so now we'll go in with our fennel, our Sichuan and our coriander. Now as you can see, you really need to keep this moving, otherwise you're just burning these spices. So just keep moving them. Okay, as you can see they're already starting to smoke and the smell is absolutely amazing. Just keep them moving. You don't want to burn these. Okay, I think we're just about done. So I'm going to take them off and add them in with our cinnamon, Star Anise and cloves. Okay, so now we have our spices ready to be ground. I'm going to be using an electric grinder. You can pick these up quite cheap online. This one happens to be quite a good one. It has 2 removable individual pots. One is for chopping, which is great for aromatics like shallots, garlic, chilies, and then you have good old grinder. So we're going to get our grinder and we're going to add our hardier, woodier spices first. Start off with just a cinnamon. Now the reason I'm starting off with just the cinnamon, if I throw all of these in together, likelihood is the cinnamon will get chucked up to the top and it won't break down. So I'm going to go in with our cinnamon first. Give that a nice grinding. It's still a little woody, so I'm going to give it another buzz. Okay, we're pretty much there. So now I'm going to go in with the Star Anise and give them a slight grinding before I add the rest. Ah, this smells absolutely amazing, and I haven't even added the coriander, the fennel and the cloves. So now we're going to add our remaining spices and give those a good grinding. Okay, that's just about it. We're just about there. Going to give it one last little buzz on the grinder. And that should be about it. Okay, so here we are with our lovely Chinese 5-spice blend. As you can see, it is absolutely perfect and the smell is amazing. So just going to tip that into a bowl so we can have a closer look. And there you have it, guys, your very own Chinese 5-spice. Now I would highly recommend keeping this in a tight container, like a jar, and using it within a couple of months. I mean, the spices are at their most intense within the first week or so of making this, and they will deteriorate in time. Trouble is, this won't last long enough to worry about anything like that. So mix it a little bit up, store it in a jar, and then use it on your favourite recipes. So there we have it, guys, our very own Chinese 5-spice. This thing smells absolutely amazing. The cinnamon, the Star Anise, the fennel, the coriander, absolutely lovely. Now remember, keep it in an airtight container for maximum freshness, and it will last you for quite a while. Thanks for watching. I'm Mike Schultz. This is Mike's Kitchen Recipes, and until next time, goodbye.